What's going on, everybody? Little Chris here, and welcome back to another POV Runout. Today, I'll be trying with 8-ball. So let's not waste any time. Let's put on this GoPro and see what type of layout I get after the break. All right, let's go. Okay, so it looks like I made 3 balls on the break, solids and stripes. So it doesn't really matter what rules I play by, it's an open table. So let's have a look at the table and see what set I'm gonna choose. So looking at this so far, solids actually has the most issues because of these 3 right here. In order for me to play the 5-ball into the corner pocket, I'm gonna have to get the 3-ball out of the way. In order to get the 3-ball out of the way, I'm gonna have to use the 2 to get position on the 3. So it actually looks like I might try to... Actually, you know what? I might actually try solids because there's no real good opener with stripes. So you just heard me talk about how I have to try to solve this problem here. And in order to do that, to get position on the 2, to get me position on the 3, I'm gonna have to use the 7. So you can basically see how I'm trying to work my way backwards in order to be able to solve this rack and be able to run out. So now that we pretty much got to the 7-ball, that pretty much means I'm gonna have to start with the 6-ball here. After I shoot the 7, I might as well go ahead and try to deal with these 3. So I'm gonna go from the 7 to the 2, which means the 4-ball is gonna end up being the last ball. And since I'm trying to use the 2 to get to the 3 to open up the pocket, that means I have to go from the 3 to the 4 and then try to go from the 4 to the 5. So, let's see if I can do that. A little bit of a stun shot to try to get position on the 7. Now I've got a little bit of an angle here, so I got to be careful when I float up to make sure I get position on the 2-ball. And you know what? With the position that I got on the 2, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the cue ball to come off of the short rail and bump into these 2 to kind of open it up a little bit and maybe give me more options. I should still have position on the 3. Got some topspin to get to the short rail and come back. Yeah, that really opens up my options now that I bumped the 8 out. So now, let's go ahead and switch back to the aerial view so we can just analyze what we're gonna do here. So hopefully you should be able to see that my ending pattern is going to be the 8-ball will most likely go here into this corner pocket. Why? Because I'm gonna use the 4-ball as the key ball to get me that position. When I play the 4 into the side, I have automatic position for the 8 to go into the corner. So now I have to ask myself, what ball gets me position on the 4? Well, it's most likely going to be the 5-ball. Because of the position that I have on the 3, I have to play the 3 into the corner and then come 2 rails around to get position on the 5. And that's more than likely gonna cause me to either draw back or even go forward a little bit so that way I can play the 4 down into this corner. It's really just gonna depend on the position that I get on the 5. So let's see if I can finish this rack. A little bit of top right, try to go 2 rails. And I don't think I hit that hard enough, so that might change things a bit. Actually, that changes things a lot. That really changes things a lot because now the 8 ball is going to have to go into the side pocket here because now I'm going to play the 4, roll up for position on the 5 into the corner, and that gets me position for the 8 in the side. I'm going to cheat the pocket a little bit here with this 5 ball. That way I can get a little closer to the 8 ball and not have too sharp of an angle to play the 8 in the side. And that's gonna wrap things up for today's video. Now, I think the main thing you can take away from this video is how your plans can always change. Especially at the beginning when I thought I was gonna start with stripes because of the solids that I had to deal with here, but come to find out, there were no stripes that I could really start with, which is why you should always look at the entire table before you begin to shoot. And then the plan had to change again towards the end, and my cue ball control was not exactly where I wanted it to be. But as I changed my plans, I was able to finish the rack. Now, the way I did run this rack is probably not the only way the rack could have been ran. So let me know in the comment section below if y'all see a different run out. And if you liked what you saw here, then please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell to be notified the next time I go live or publish a new video. Take care, everybody.